Real quick, guys. December 5th to January 5th, console beta sign up on Omeda City website. Sorry, on Omeda website. December 7th to December 14th, get Predecessor for free on Epic Games permanently. So here in dueling, you can get rid of mini aggro by simply I hit the ADC here and I run just to here, any of this position here, get rid of minion aggro for dueling. For a lot of mid lane, you can kind of get rid of aggro by jumping off the ledge. That type of ledge thing will stop minion aggro from kind of coming in. Let's say, for example, on this right now, to bring aggro, drop off a ledge, they tend to defocus you. So here you can see that I'm trying to get minion aggro, but on the ledge, it's the aggro there, but it's very weird here in off lane. I would say it really doesn't exist until you go off. So there's a difference between off lane and dual lane in terms. So here for Prime, this is for both Prime and Fangtooth. Unfortunately, you can't do it for Mini Prime, but you would jump over this ledge, and you'd be able to hit minions, anyone that's basically ranged. So on this side, you're not able to hit anyone. It's mainly due to height. So if you can jump high enough, you'll be able to, but this is where you would actually be able to hit Fang.
Contact! Contact!
Alright everyone, now a little bit more of text now instead of video. But this is super important information that everyone needs to know. So tower gold is 100 gold when you destroy it, and you have a chance of getting 300 gold if you are in range. So that 300 gold can split between teammates. So if you have a support with you or whatnot, then it's going to split that gold 150, 150. Then if there's 3 people there, it'll split that gold 100, 100, 100, and so on. So you need to strategize on that, and when you can take tower, you have to be in range of tower or have to do damage. I don't necessarily know how long the timer is from when you do damage to where you can leave, but you need to be inside the actual radius of the tower, the entire plate of the tower. One strategy though at the same time is sometimes it's better to let the enemy minions take that tower without them there. That way, you know, they don't get the 300 gold, or so they don't let it split. They'll just get the 100. The next tip is the health pots, wards, and such. Those scale on level. So when I look here on a stealth ward, right, I can see I can place it for 84 seconds plus 2 per level. And then per level, I get a lower cooldown. So same thing with the potions where you get an extra 10 per level. That's, you know, you try to save your wards until around level 3 early game. That way you're able to stack up your, you know, to get as much health as you can. Because the amount of times an extra 10 HP has literally saved me, especially early game. You know, when you start fighting, dueling, it's important to try and min max those type of situations. So, and then here's another tip: is 2 camp and 4 camp. These are the jungle camps. Those are the XP camps, and XP is extremely important because 1 level technically equals an item. Like, you know, you get 100 HP, you get 9 armor stats. Like, it's worth getting XP ahead. So a lot of times 2 and 4 camp, well, 2 camp especially is super easy for junglers to get, especially people like Fang Mao, people with escapes, because you can take them. They're very easy to see. You kind of know when they're gonna spawn because you and the other jungler should have basically take the camp at the same time, right? And if you see the jungler ganking and getting a little slow on the opposite side, you can really prio the 2 camp. It's fairly easy to take. It's easy to escape, and it's a very important camp to take to get some XP. 3 camp and 5 camp, those are the gold camps, you know. And of course, gold is super important, right? And you can prio these, you know, as you see fit, right? And next up, this is for the laners. So one thing that a lot of people don't know, 25% of gold received just by being next to the minion dying. You don't, that's it. You don't have to last hit it, nothing. You're gonna get gold no matter what from being next to the minions. So if you're able to get XP, you're getting that 25% gold. You know, that's one thing where I always tell people, like, it's okay if, you know, try not to int your enemies, you're still getting gold. Of course, not as much, but hey, you're still getting some. As long as you're not inting, we have a chance of winning, right? So here I split up the gold values. So melees, you're gonna get 26 gold. Range, you're gonna get 16 gold. Cannon, you get 80 gold. So you definitely do not want to miss a cannon, you know, and you want to use your abilities when you're clearing out these minions. You don't want to just basic attack them, you know, and you're full mana. When you have a cannon and you're getting pushed and whatnot, use your abilities. Make sure you can secure some of that farm. A lot of people I see I'm in mid lane and they're probably new players, but they just kind of sit on full mana. I'm like, no, it's not really like League. There's a lot of ways to get back to lane fast and get mana. Use your abilities, clear the lane, keep pressure, right? And so like a full wave is gonna get you 110. That excludes a cannon. A cannon wave is gonna get you 190. One cannon is almost an entire wave. You can't miss a cannon. That's super important, right? If you don't hit any of them, right, on a regular full wave, you'll get 27.5 gold. So equal to almost one melee. Um, and I'm assuming you're not gonna, you know, you shouldn't be missing, not getting a single one of them, but that's to get an idea. And then with a cannon wave and you don't hit any of them, you should get about 47.5 gold. So that's one thing that, you know, you want to prioritize how you want to position yourself, even if you're getting beat in lane, just to maximize your gold. Um, so then the next tip, trade lanes often during rotations. Stealing farm doesn't exist. If I'm mid and I go rotate off lane and we kill or scare off the off laner to fix tempo, your off lane is low HP, out of mana, they can back and rotate to mid lane. I get a lot of people that will get upset at me when I'm seeing them walk back to lane and I'm taking their farm. One of the issues, right? You have to trust yourself at the same time. I think I'm a carry material that I can carry a game. If I'm taking farm from you, it's because I'm trying to win the game. I'm not trying to lose it. You know, I can look into freezing it for you, and that's a different story. But if it's a large wave and I need the gold, you know, I can take the lane. If I killed your off lane or I made him back, I can take the lane, make sure it's pushed up the tower. That way it at least resets for you. Otherwise, you might get there, it'll only be 2 farm instead of the 5 farm that was there. And then, you know, everyone loses at that point. I wasted time coming to you. Now I have to back. And now mid lane is going to lose farm. Like a lot of people, when I go, so let's say I go into off lane after we got a kill, and there's a lot of farm there. I'm going to take that farm. I might even push it. The offlaner should then go into mid lane. That way you have farm efficiency. You want to keep that efficiency up. You know, that's your entire priority, is being is extremely efficient. You want to min and max. That's how you should always focus. Is my mid laner there? Is he taking the farm? Okay. He looks like he's kind of low. He's probably going to back after. Most likely that is what's going to happen when you do a rotation. Usually you do back after, and to fix your tempo, to buy gear, to reset. And then you would your off lane, you should go and clear mid. That way mid isn't going to get free tower damage, you know? It's all about efficiency. So that's it for the overall tips and tricks of this video. Let me know what you guys think, things I could improve on, things I can change. I wanted to get this out there before, of course, December 5th. Try to get some information for the new players coming in. So let me know. Leave a comment on what you think, a like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on another video. Peace.